Hello everyone, this is Manoj Suryavanshi, currently working as an assistant professor in All India Shri Shivaji Memorial Society's College of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, Shivaji Nagar, Pune. Subject National Service Scheme, subject code SE607, Chapter 1, Introduction and Basic Concepts of National Service Scheme, Part 2. The objective of the content is to know the basic concepts of NSS, that is National Service Scheme. In this content we are going to discuss about uh, various roles and responsibilities of various NSS functionaries. So first and second year students have to be enrolled as NSS volunteers. So the moment they join the colleges, in first years itself they can enroll for the NSS as per the interview taken by the NSS officers individually, those who are interested to become the volunteer of NSS department. So first, role and responsibility of NSS, we can say that establish rapport with the people in the project area. So each and every NSS volunteer should work upon that, how we can build the public relation with the people, how we can start the communication with unknown person, and how we can maintain the public relation with them so that they can discuss all their problems and issues with us, and we can also work upon it by having some solutions in place, and we can organize any person or any experts or any kind of help we can also provide. Second, identify needs, problems and resources of the community. So as per the public relation with the villagers slowly will discuss their problems and their challenges with the volunteers, and volunteers will note it down each and everything in their file or a document, and accordingly they would like and they would work upon it how to bring the a solution on each and every problems those who are faced by the community. It could be solar lights in the village, or it could be a road is not properly constructed, or it could be a good water service, or any other government scheme which is not been introduced in the village, or any medical camp or any blood checkup camp, or any kind of activities which will really help to all the society. Then plan, program and carry out the plan. So according to the data which has been collected by each and every volunteers in the village by filling the survey form in the village, they got to know about various problems and challenges which are really facing by the villagers on regular basis, and they will make a proper plan of all the challenges and problems, and they can produce and they can discuss with the program officers, with sarpanch and police party of the village, and then accordingly they can work out how we can bring the various resources in the villages, how we can convey this message to the higher authority, and we can really do something good for the villages. Then relate learning experience towards finding solutions to the problem identified. It is also one of the quality which slowly get developed into the volunteers. They become the part of the problems, and they start brainstorming on it, they start thinking on it how we can bring the solutions, and how we can identify the major, minor and miscellaneous problems, and how accordingly we can bring the solutions. So this is also one of the quality which gets developed into the volunteer. Then record the activities in a diary systematically, and assess the progress periodically, and effect changes as and when needed. NSS program officer distribute the NSS diary to each and every volunteers once they become the volunteer of NSS department, and once they are enroll under university portal. Then whenever and whatever the activities they conduct, they need to note it down into the diary, and based on the diary, program officer take the decisions and judge them whether they are really working for various events or not, and accordingly they get the marks and they get the certificate at the end of the uh, year. So he will plan NSS regular activities and a special camping program. So NSS program officer and all the volunteers discuss on various issues and problems and challenges, and accordingly they call the experts into the villages like Anis Andhashraddha Nirmulan, then how to work upon dry and wet garbage, then segregation of garbage in the village, then how to learn about various technological things like online payment, then use of computers, then use of laptops, then how we can bring various camps and events in the village. So that all the activities they discuss uh, with the proper information with program officer, and then accordingly they organize 7 days camp in the village. The program officer will ensure that NSS volunteers complete the prescribed hours in regular activities and participate in special camping program as per requirement. It is mandatory for NSS volunteers to complete the 120 hours in a year. Likewise, 2 years they have to complete 240 hours. Then only they will become the eligible to get the certificate from the university. Otherwise, they are not entitled to get the certificate. So all the events, all the small activities, all the major activities, and the NSS camp. So all information should be noted down into the diary, and the diary will be submitted to the university with the proper stamp and information to the university NSS department. Then only NSS will issue the certificates. So it is mandatory. Then he will divide the NSS unit into different groups and assign the definite tasks and targets and projects to each group. So once the NSS camp will start in any one of the village, then as per the problems and as per the challenges which collected through survey forms, NSS program officer make the groups of 3 or 4 people to each and every to go and collect the data and to make some small projects and to complete the targets. Then he will supervise the work of NSS volunteers. So NSS program officer will also ensure that whether all the volunteers are working equally or universally or not, or only some are working and some are not working. So he or she will keep a track. He or she will keep the control on each and every volunteers. Then he will maintain the necessary records and registers prescribed by program coordinator of the university. And also it is the duty of program officer as well as NSS volunteers to preserve all the documents, all the registers and all the diaries, because as and when they go for the audit of NSS camp or regular activity, they need to produce all the documents and letters and everything to the university. So he will ensure that the basic aims of NSS program, that is personality development of NSS volunteers, then interaction of the different classes of the society take place harmoniously, and the NSS volunteers and community are benefited from the activities of NSS unit. So all those benefits should be achieved by having or by organizing various activities and events or any programs in the village. So volunteers will also get benefited and villagers will also get benefited. Then he will be responsible for the equipment and stores purchase out of the NSS funds. So we get the enough fund from the society, from the university, and that fund we can utilize to buy equipments or any minor or major stationery which is required for any events or any activities, and those bills should be preserved, and at the time of audit we can produce all those bills and all those equipment with proper DSR number with proper stock register to the NSS department. So he will hand over the charge of NSS equipment and stores to his or her successors at the end of his or her tenure. And once the faculty become the NSS officer, he or she can handle the NSS for next 3 years, and after next 3 years, he can give the charge or hand over to next faculty or any other in charge. So whenever he is giving the handover of his NSS, he has to give all the handovers from all the stationaries to equipments which he or she bought during 3 years, and how many records he or she has maintained. Everything should be given to the next faculty. Then he will spend the NSS grants as per the administrative and financial directives of the NSS program coordinator. So by having the proper coordination between NSS program coordinator, NSS program officer can spend the money. They are not allowed to spend the money on any personal things. They can spend only on requirement like equipments or stationaries or diaries or pens or pencils or any other requirement of events, not any other personal expenses. Then he will submit the reports to the NSS regional center periodically. After every 3 months, it is mandatory for the program officer to upload the report of each and every activity on portal. And the NSS liaison officer, he or she will ensure the submission of the accounts in time. And then accordingly, account department will release the funds to the college. Ensuably, he will liaise with the officials of the Department of NSS projects and activities. So, as and when NSS program officer is deciding any activity or event in any one of the village or in any one of the locations, so they can easily coordinate with NSS department for any minor or major support or any guidance. Then he will convene the meeting of the college advisory committee in consultation with the principal of the institution as laid down in the NSS manual. So NSS program officer will also take the help of the principal, and accordingly they can plan out any activity or any events in the college or in the camp. So this was all about the roles and responsibilities of NSS officers and volunteers, and both the person should work together, and they can discuss everything, and they can try to find out various solutions for the society. So these are the references which I have taken from the university website and NSS diary to write the PPTs. And these are the websites to which I have just take some pictures. And now we are moved towards the quiz. I will upload the quiz link on in my YouTube channels. Once you appear the quiz, um, you can submit the quiz and you can see the score also at the same time. And finally, thanks for watching my video. Please like, comment and subscribe.